watched you on our TV. Right honourable gentlemen, apparently. Different voices with only one aim: to win my vote and to win the game. Now some have died to pave the way, so we can vote come polling day. X marks the spot that gives us our voice. But how do we vote when there isn't a choice? If you thought that we would do nothing, you've misunderstood. For we are the sons and daughters of Robin Hood. So a nice up-tempo anthem for you there after Branwen's Lament. That song's called The Sons and Daughters of Robin Hood, and I released a version of that as a single last year. And it was written after our government that we didn't really vote in decided that one of the first things they would do would be to sell off all of England's publicly owned forests. And I just recognised a pattern immediately that I recognised from the times of Thatcher. Now, this isn't necessarily just an anti-Tory song, this is an anti-politician song, because I don't think there's not a good one amongst them right now. Which is why I said, how can you vote if there isn't a choice, However, what I realised when I talked to my sons is that neither of them knew Thatcher. They'd all lived their entire lives to this point under Labour. So they couldn't remember those things that I sing about in that song. They don't remember the Battle of the Beanfield. They don't remember the Newbury bypass demonstrations or Twyford Down. They don't remember the poll tax demonstrations. All of that kind of energy that I remember quite clearly being involved in, I could feel start to be tinglingly and uncomfortably close again when David Cameron got back in. And obviously one of the quests of the bard is to taste inspiration from the cauldron of Cerridwen, and to sing of praises of the old gods and the stories. However, another quest of the bard, another path of the bard, is satire. If you look at the old myths about bards, they could raise welts on the faces of their enemies by their words. And that is kind of the energy I employed when I wrote this song. I wanted to get something down in writing that we could sing along with, that we could be proud of. And I thought, who is it that sums up the real anti-authority in our lineage, in our background of this island? Of course, it's Robin Hood. And we are all the sons and daughters of Robin Hood. It's why we're such a pain in the arse, really, sometimes. It's why we protest, Some people say the strongest thing an English person does is when they get really, really cross, I'm going to write a letter. Well, I think we do more than that now. And there's nothing that gets the mojo going for a folk musician more than bad politics, I think. And if the Levellers are writing songs about politics again, Show of Hands are doing it, and this is my song. So this is for us, though, brothers and sisters, the sons and daughters of Robin Hood. Hengwa. And daughters of Robin